Hi there! In this video, I'm going to share singing from your diaphragm. Now, for those of you who know me, who have seen my videos before, for those of you who work with me, you're going to be thinking, Carrie, you don't teach singing from the diaphragm, so what is this video about? What I'm going to do is undo the myths about singing from your diaphragm and help you understand how you can use your diaphragm for better singing. Whenever people come to me and they say, I know about blah, 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 I know about this, I know about singing from my diaphragm, and they've come to me for lessons, they're never singing from their diaphragm. I can't think of one person. Now, he wasn't singing from his diaphragm, he was a trained actor, and so he was speaking using his diaphragm, but when it came to singing, he wasn't using his diaphragm when he was singing. What does it mean? What it actually means is that your diaphragm supports the air as you sing. And what this does is it gives you stronger vocal production, you're able to project more fully, and you're able to sustain your singing. It gives you more vocal stamina. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide as to how you can develop diaphragmatic support so that your singing becomes stronger when you use your diaphragm when you sing. So the first thing you need to do is to find your diaphragm. So I'm going to stand up so you can see. Your diaphragm is around about here. So where your ribs part, if you place your hands like this between just below where your ribs part, push it in. You can feel around for it, push it in, and you might feel a little bit nauseous when you feel it. And then if you cough, that's your diaphragm. So I'm not pushing my hands out. My diaphragm is engaging and pushing my hands out. Your diaphragm's job is to support your breathing. So it's a big set of muscles and fibers that goes across underneath your lungs. It pulls the air in. Okay, pulls the air in as you breathe in, which is why your ribs should expand and why your stomach should also expand. Okay, this part of your stomach, not this part will as well, but this part, why that should also expand, because your diaphragm comes down and expands not just this way, but also this way, okay? So it comes down, pulls the air in, creates space so that your lungs can fill up. And then as you breathe out, it supports the air on the way out, gradually contracting and pushing the air, or supporting the air as it goes up. We don't ever need to push when we're singing. This is what creates, one of the things that creates those cracks and breaks and creates an unstable voice. You don't ever need to push. Now that we've found our diaphragm, what we need to do is to figure out how to use it while we're singing. And what this is called is engaging your diaphragm. So you engage your diaphragm like you engage your muscles. So for example, I haven't got big muscles anywhere, but if you were engaging your bicep muscles, you know what you do. You know what you do to engage, okay? And it's similar with your diaphragm. So you know where it is, you can cough, and if you get that feeling of holding your breath and you go, huh, that huh feeling, huh, huh, there you can see it kicking out, huh. Now that's very dramatic. We don't need to do it as dramatically as that, but to be able to find it, you can do that to start off. Huh. And then what you can do is just play around with it. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, relax. Or you might just switch it on and off. So I would recommend that you play around with it so that you know where it is and you're going to feel it. So when you've done that for a while, you're going to feel a little bit of an ache. So it's a little bit when you laugh a lot and you're like, oh, my stomach's hurting. That's your diaphragm that's hurting because it's been engaging all that time. Which brings us on very nicely to our exercise for today. This is an exercise that I did during my very first singing lesson with my singing teacher Debbie back in 1999, and it sounds like this. So I'm not using my throat, I'm not using my shoulders, I'm using my diaphragm. So now you're going to do it slower, and we're going to start lower for those people with lower voices, and we're going to sing like this: 5, 6, 7, and okay, so you can hear that it goes around twice. So we're not doing this. We're not going no. Listening is a big part of singing. So let's make sure that you get the exercise. That's one time, and then we do it again. And then we move up. So by the time you get to the end of the exercise, you should be feeling an ache. You should be feeling like you want to stop. We can always do more than we think we can. Our minds give up before our bodies, and all we're doing is making silly noises anyway. So let's do it. 5, 6, 7, and you should be feeling it in your diaphragm. I'm being really gentle. I did it much faster than this. Breathe. If it starts to get difficult, laugh it off. Laugh. Remember your vocal techniques. We're almost there. Last one. Back down. Laugh it off. You can do it. Breathe. Nice and short. Keep going. Last one. So now that you know where your diaphragm is and how you can develop diaphragmatic support, I recommend that you go to the next video where I've got more exercises that are going to help you develop strength in your diaphragm so that you can really improve the production of your sound and your vocal stamina and your vocal control. I'll see you there. Stay hydrated. Ciao!